May 21st, 1953, a team of Air Force scientists were sent to a UFO crash site 8 miles northwest of Kingman, Arizona. One of these scientists was Arthur Stanzel, who signed an affidavit stating that he was an eyewitness to the Kingman UFO recovery operation. The craft had a brushed aluminum exterior and was about 30 feet wide. Inside were swivel seats, instruments, and display panels. Witnesses saw several bodies. They were about 4 feet tall with dark skin. They had small bodies and big heads with large black eyes. One of these beings was alive and taken to Area 51. He was from 52,000 years in the future, so he was classified a P-52.
Bang, 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 on the door, baby, bang, bang, do.
I can't hear you!
Bang, bang. You know, I prefer their earlier stuff, yeah, Rock Lobster, Planet Clear.
Yeah, me too. The P-52 alien was nicknamed J-Rod.
J-Rod? Sounds like a hip-hop artist or a basketball player.
Well, his personal name was Kaela. J-Rod was his race. Specifically, Kaela was a P-52 J-Rod.
Got it.
Kaela was based in the Gliese system, in the direction of the constellation Aquarius. That's how Project Aquarius got its name. Now, although he was based in Gliese, Kaela was originally from the Zeta Reticuli system. Zeta Reticuli is well known to UFO researchers. In 1961, Betty and Barney Hill were abducted by beings who said they were from Zeta Reticuli. Betty wasn't an astronomer or scientist of any kind. Still, she was able to draw a star map of Zeta Reticuli, which is a binary star system. Her map also includes Gliese. Kaela's people were dealing with an illness that was devastating the population. His crew was one of many sent back in time to Earth to try to find a cure. The P-52 aliens are somewhat genetically compatible with humans. In their timeline, they're an offshoot of Homo sapiens. Kaela was eventually allowed to go home, but he spent years at Area 51. He helped save humanity from destruction in 2012. But MJ-12 didn't realize that the 2012 apocalyptic event wasn't an accident. It was supposed to happen. It was engineered to happen.
Engineered by you.
Another race of future humans. The Stargate technology on the Sumerian cylinders is said to be a gift to humanity. But it's not a gift. It's a weapon. And on a different timeline, it destroyed us. There's a timeline where, on December 21st, 2012, a disaster took place. There was a massive geophysical pole shift of almost 5 degrees. The shift was caused by the Earth's upper mantle reacting to a massive explosion of energy from the sun. This shift caused a chain reaction in the Earth's tectonic plates. The Earth trembled with an intensity never before recorded. Cities near the epicenters of these shifts were the first to feel the effects. Buildings designed to withstand earthquakes crumbled like sandcastles. The seismic waves radiated outward, reaching every part of the planet. No one was safe. As the crust shifted, it wasn't just land that was affected. Under the ocean, the violent movement of the seabed caused enormous tsunamis. Coastal cities were obliterated by walls of water rushing at tremendous speeds. Inland, the story was just as grim. Landslides and sinkholes swallowed entire towns. Mountains that had stood for millions of years crumbled. In other places, land was thrust upward, creating new mountain ranges. Dormant volcanoes came to life with explosive eruptions. The atmosphere around the entire planet was filled with ash. The sky went black. In the aftermath, the Earth was unrecognizable. The geography of the continents was completely different. Some landmasses fractured into islands. Other landmasses merged. New seas were created from cracks in the Earth. Some ancient rivers changed course. Others were just gone. Countries struggled to assess the damage and coordinate aid. Critical infrastructure was destroyed, and global communication networks no longer functioned. This global cataclysm killed 2/3 of the world's population and led to the extinction of many species. The surface of the Earth was in ruin. The volcanic ash had poisoned the atmosphere and blocked sunlight for years. The entire food chain collapsed. But humans didn't go extinct. The survivors went underground and rebuilt civilization. Over thousands of years, our ability to manipulate time and space grew more and more powerful. We could alter our DNA in real time. We could manipulate our physical form. The form that was most beneficial for surviving underground was a smaller, thinner body. Our brains grew larger, so did our skulls. Large, dark eyes helped us see in the darkness. We became what are described as the Greys. The Greys we see now aren't aliens. They're us, 45,000 years in the future. Majestic 12 calls them P-45s. P-45s, future humans, were able to unlock a lot of potential from the human brain. They learned telepathic communication and how to manipulate space and time with thought. But this evolution had a downside. Future humans lost their humanity. They became emotionless and cold. They became selfish drones, interested only in serving their own needs. People who've been abducted by Greys describe them exactly like this, uncaring and almost robotic. They're experimenting on humans to improve their own future. The experiments focus on human DNA analysis and how that can be spliced with P45 DNA or even other animals' DNA in order to improve their own genetic future. But here's where it gets scary. The P45 Greys wanted that cataclysm to happen in 2012. They still want it. They need it to happen so they can come into existence.
Yeah, but it didn't happen.
No, it didn't. Kaela, the P-52 alien, had the looking glass machines turned off for a few years.
Why?
Well, it was using this technology that created the disaster in 2012. The artificial wormholes were disrupting the magnetic energy of the sun.
So we're safe now, right?
Oh no, we're not safe. We're not safe at all.